Hello and welcome to Appy Hour at the Delray Beach Public Library. I'm Ben Kahn, your Instruction and Innovation Librarian, and this is our presentation on password managers. Let's get started. So for today's class, we're going to cover what is a password manager. We'll discuss whether it's safe to use a password manager. Talk about why a passphrase makes a good master password. We'll discuss two-factor authentication and why you need to know what it is. We'll also talk about using Google or Facebook to log into other websites. We'll discuss what features you should look for in a password manager. And then we'll take a look at 3 popular password managers, including LastPass, Dashlane, and OnePassword. So, what does a password manager do? This is from the Consumer Reports article, Everything You Need to Know About Password Managers. A password manager will generate, retrieve, and keep track of super long, crazy random passwords across countless accounts for you, while also protecting all your vital online info. Not only passwords, but PINs, credit card numbers, and their 3-digit CVV codes, answers to security questions, and more, with encryption so strong that it might take a hacker between decades and forever to crack. So, a couple of things that the experts are saying. We have Luho Bauer from Carnegie Mellon University says password managers are not a magic pill, but for most users they'll offer a much better combination of security and convenience than they have without them. Everyone should be using one. And similarly from Dan Guido, Trail of Bits digital security firm CEO, as long as it's a brand name, what password manager you use largely comes down to your personal preferences. The most important thing is that you find it easy to use and you stick to it. So, biggest question, is it safe to use a password manager? General consensus here is yes. It's safer than not using a password manager. Password managers are essentially encrypted vaults for storing passwords that are in turn protected by a master password. Password manager databases are not immune from data breaches, but when it has happened, encryption technology has kept the passwords safe. Even if there is some risk to using a password manager, experts say it's a smaller risk than using and reusing insufficient passwords, or using a less secure method of storing those passwords, whether it be on paper or in the Notes app on your phone. As Jeffrey A. Fowler, from technology columnist for the Washington Post, put it, online safety isn't about being unhackable, it's about not being the lowest hanging fruit, because that's what the hackers are looking for. For those wary about storing important information in the cloud, some password managers will even store the passwords locally on your own device. So no excuses there. Why use a passphrase? If you use a password manager, you will need to remember one master password. A good passphrase, a string of several words, is more secure than a single password, and a passphrase can be easier to remember than a password. Some tips for creating a good passphrase. Use seemingly random words that mean something to you, but would be difficult for others to guess. You could add punctuation or numbers, and maybe misspell a word or two. Find a way to make it your own. If you want to use a truly random string of words, you can use diceware, where you roll dice to generate a 5-digit number, which corresponds with a word from a really long list of words. You can find that at the web address listed here, or just Google Diceware word list. Some people ask, what is two-factor authentication and why do I need to know? Even if you use a password manager, two-factor or multi-factor authentication adds an extra step to a login process. One step may be a password or phrase or PIN, and the extra step may be either something you have, such as an ATM card or a mobile phone that can receive a code by text or phone call, or a scanner that detects something you are, such as a fingerprint or face recognition. If two-factor authentication is available, it's a good idea to use it. It's just safer because it adds that extra step. Another commonly asked question, what about using Google or Facebook to log in to other websites? We see this all the time on certain websites. They'll ask if you want to sign in via Google or Facebook. And really what it comes down to is how much do you trust Google or Facebook? Well, most experts would say it's safe. Probably even safer than creating a new password for the website, because chances are that Google and Facebook have better security than the other sites. And if you set up two-factor authentication on your Google or Facebook account, well, even better. As you're shopping for password managers, what do we look for? Most password managers will generate strong passwords. That way you don't have to create them yourselves. You can actually get the password manager to create them for you. And a lot of times they will generate more randomized passwords that are, much harder to crack. Many will sync between desktop and mobile devices. Again, they have to be cloud-based in order to do that, in order to sync to multiple devices like that. However, there is, again, that option with some of them to store the information on your own device and not use the cloud. Many include browser extensions that will capture new usernames and passwords when you log into a secure site. Some will automatically update stored passwords when you change them. Some will autofill saved passwords on desktop and mobile devices. Now, this does also depend on the website, whether it allows for autofilling. And so that can be really convenient because then you don't have to sign in using your password. But again, it depends on whether the website is willing to cooperate with the password manager or not. Some will import from and export to other password managers. This is especially important if you plan to try out more than one. So now let's go ahead and take a look and compare some of the available password managers out there. First up, we have LastPass. Free and premium versions available for LastPass. Premium pricing varies depending on number of users and features. They have both personal and business accounts, and again, it depends on the number of users that you're trying to secure. LastPass works on any mobile device and on your desktop or laptop computer. LastPass offers advice on how to create a strong master password, or better yet, a passphrase. Because if you use LastPass, that master password or passphrase will be the only one you need to remember. The LastPass Support Center is well organized with detailed information about using the app on different platforms, including iPhone, Android, USB drive, desktop browsers, and more. OnePassword. OnePassword starts at $2.99 per month with a free 30-day trial. OnePassword works on any mobile device and on your desktop or laptop computer. The OnePassword Support Center offers detailed information about using the app. OnePassword also uses a secret key as an added level of security and offers detailed information about how their security works. Dashlane. Dashlane free version manages up to 50 passwords and works on one device. Paid subscriptions start at $4.99 per month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Dashlane Premium syncs across desktop and mobile devices. The Dashlane Help Center offers detailed articles about using the app. Dashlane Premium also encrypts your online activity on unsecure Wi-Fi networks and offers dark web monitoring, which scans the web for leaked or stolen personal data and alerts you when it's necessary to take action to protect your accounts. KeePass. We haven't mentioned KeePass yet, but this is a great option for those of you who enjoy a more do-it-yourself approach and want to stay off the cloud. Basically, this is the one that's best for those who want to store the information on their own device. KeePass is a completely free, open source desktop program that's popular among tech enthusiasts. It is a DIY, do it yourself password manager. Only choose it if you're willing to fiddle around with the settings and learn how to use it. You can find detailed instructions online to walk you through the basic setup, as well as more advanced features that require a mix of tech know-how and patience. However, you can't call customer support if you run into problems. Again, do it yourself. KeePass doesn't offer a mobile app, but because the program is open source, developers have created compatible apps for mobile devices. Now I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate for you how to set up one of these password managers. I'm going to try out LastPass and just show you how you would go about setting it up on a mobile device. So first, I'm going to open up the Google Play Store. I'll do a quick search for LastPass. There's what it looks like, and I'll click on Install. Wait a few minutes for it to finish downloading, and then click on Open. From here you get their welcome screens. Scroll through those and get to the page where you'll click Sign Up. From there, it'll ask for your email to create the account. And then finally, it will ask you to create your master password. Now, unfortunately, this is as far as I can take you because LastPass will actually not allow screen recording inside someone's account. And plus, I don't want you to know my master password. But to give you an idea, once you're inside the app, you want to look for this little red plus sign. That's how you're going to add each of your passwords, your account info, bank account numbers, social security numbers, anything that you want to store using LastPass. It does take some time to get set up and do all of this, but if you're sitting at home flattening the curve, now could be a great time to do so. We here at the library will be monitoring your comments on our Facebook group page and hope that you'll join us for an open Q&A on this subject Thursday, April 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hope this video has been helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you, and stay safe, everyone.